Okay, I'm back and we go to the dance of masks. Mhm. It's good to be Aeon here. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Chasm Gate Stage. Hello, hello. What is up? What is up? It's fine, it's fine. Everything fine. I finished is and I've done is on unfair with damage to party 3. So Discari was very easy, Terendelev was also easy. Yeah. So is was easy actually. You can watch videos if you like. It's the most difficult was Crystal in Mutasafen's library, Mutasafen's laboratory, because Sila was killed. Grand Logan should be easy for Lich, because there are a lot of undead there. But Grand Logan is, yes, against undead it doesn't work indeed, but you are in the very beginning of Grand Logan, yes? In the very beginning. You need to have death words, and that's all. And you can kill them all. Lani Sila can do the job. Ah, you're already in the village. You're in the village. You're in the forest. You're in the forest of the forgotten spirits. Yes. Okay. Okay. Check everything very well there. I I like actually. Last Sarkorian, it's have you been to the caves yet? There are several caves.
Quiet, you! We're just in time. Forgive me, sir. But after the arrest, these two's ill-gotten gains will be sent to the garrison. As, there you go. We did catch them, but they were extorting. Good, sir. Enough. Why should I? They broke the law and they...
Yeah, that orc is quite hard, quite tough. It's a tough orc. I was killing him on unfair, but I had to use a guarded hearth and mark of justice from Sila and smite evil, and still it was difficult. That orc is quite unpleasant. But I think magic missiles would get him. Without buffs, that's not good to fight such things. Buffs are important. But it's good, Grantligan is good. It's extra XP, it's nice items. Also, I like the story about quarantine, for example. False quarantine and so on. Yes, I remember the place from Kenabres. Here was a house of Brimorak actually. This is a house of Brimorak. Have you played? No, you didn't play Dance of Masks. A Return to Kenabres. This is a house of Brimorak. This one. Here there was Vermlek to Vermleks and Shchir. Here it was that very tough gang. Yes, near home. You have to return. But it's nice to to come back to Kinabres to see all of that restored. They made it nice. No, that's not is. Is I finished already. That's Kinabres. That's Kinabres. Don't recognize it. House of Brimorak. This is the house of Brimorak. And Vermlex, they were here. To Vermlex cheer. Here it was very, very powerful gang here with Conjurer. This part was destroyed. It was a chasm here. It was a chasm. Yeah, exactly. It was that place. And that's House of Brimorak. And this is a church, remember? I mean, church. This is a square. No, this is a square. Here has to be a church with rock. I think it was here. Or not. No. No, Church of Destiny is somewhere here. We come here now. That's another one. That's thing. Ah. That's not Church of Destiny. That's, if you remember, here there were, I think, 3 or 4 abricandillos.
What do you want? Something? No? Why, you insolent... No.
Did you hear me, lady? James,
I'm being nice to you.
go.
And from here we had to descend down to come there. It was mobility check here. Yeah. So it's nice to come back to Kinabres and to visit the same places, but already already restored. Sister Kirisime. Cecile.
Good name, ship commander. Allow me. The commander? Yes, all those things. How could I? Well, just as every book has its read. You really should try it. I had a taste. Wonderful.
Gargoyles priests. Of course you need that sword. But I told you at the same time that you need it. I am always right.
What do you think? Unforget your question. Oh, thanks. Wonderful. Just what? Next, normal. Yes. But this wine is these. Oh, and we all right. One last question. What do you think of them? The sound. Say please. Well, what did you? That is not the art. Art. It's abominable. Perhaps I have gotten ahead of myself. Not us. When you arrived. Thank you. People of Canop. Didn't you hear? These powers were granted to me by fate itself. Has perhaps you know who the real commander is? Through it. Would you look at that? Do you think anyone noticed? The crowd will only remember. Greetings, Commander. Call me both. Watching the crowd. Performance alarm. I found it. Not yet. I have not seen anything. If he's acting, and you can do just that. You are the commander.
No, of course they're good, those meta magic rods. Meta magic rods are always good. There are a lot of them. Yeah, you've done 2 caves. You have 2 keys, I guess. If you have 2 keys, you have to find the cave. Where to use those keys? What the hell is that? Ah, I remember what it is. I'm in the arena. It's arena. So we have to fight. Let's buff for that fight. There are a lot of fights. It will be a lot of fights here.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Have to buff very seriously here. You can use skeletons as tanks. Skeletons, for example. If you had Camellia, you could have used spiders. Actually, your necromancer is a tank. I don't know how you developed him. If you used Cruromancer or whatever. You can make your wizards tanky actually. So you play Cruromancer, yes? And it's Dampir. Is it Dampir or who is it? Yeah, he has immunities indeed. But your necromancer Dampir Cruromancer can be quite tanky.
The goddess protects us.
Huh? Oh, yes, what?
But I think I showed you I was tanking with wizard water elemental. Wizard on unfair tanks water elemental, tanks Hosilla, tanks mongrels, tanks Gambions. So he cannot tank everything in later game, but he can tank quite a lot of things. And that he can definitely tank. And later you give him UMD, you give him mirror image, you give him other things, so he can be tanky. He won't be, of course, as good as other tanks. He won't be as tanky as Monk, but he can be as tanky as Tower Shield Fighter, for example. My wizard was tanking water elemental on unfair 3. On unfair with damage 3. It depends, but just look how you can buff him. But I was playing it, I was showing it. Already in the maze, I think he had like, I forgot, he had 36 DC, I think. In the maze, 36 DC. Maybe even more, maybe even 38. I will come back to that when I will finish this playthrough, and I will soon finish it. Like couple of more days, I think I will finish it. 2-3 days maybe. I will finish it. But wizard is a caster. No, 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 no. You go for tank and you go for wizard. I mean, wizard is a tank actually. Wizard is a tank already. You don't sacrifice anything. I was tanking on unfair water elemental. So look at Nanio. She will be like 62. She'll have about 62 armor class if I buff her completely. But she doesn't have ideal stats. Her dexterity was low. So of course you give Tangle Knot, of course. Tangle Knot, and not only Tangle Knot. There are many things too. So your wizard can you level 12, I think it can be already like level 50 maybe. I mean, armor class should be about 50. Maybe 40, maybe 46. But you don't need much. You have like 46. It's already good. He won't be tanking, of course, bosses like... He won't be tanking bosses, but he can tank mobs. You don't need to tank bosses, you need to tank mobs. And he can tank mobs, wizard can tank mobs. And then, of course, he should fight defensively and so on. And the bosses, you don't need to tank them, you just send skeletons, you send spiders, and the wizard will be hitting. That's actually what Alexander Rus was doing, and what I was doing also when we played Wizard Azata. But Necromancer is much more powerful than Wizard Azata. Necromancer has immunities and other things. If you come in a creative way, creatively, you will always find solution. Exactly. Immunities are very, very good. So if you combine all of that, tankiness of wizard, correct spells, correct buffs, immunities, tactics, You can do a lot of things. You still have to reload. You will have to reload still, but it won't be so much. After I have finished this playthrough, I think I will start playing Necromancer. There is always something that works. You have Nenu. And you have Nenu for that. Yeah, it depends, of course, whom you are playing with, what is your team. In my case, I'm always playing like that because that's the strongest team. Doesn't matter who your main character is, that's the strongest team you can have. Those 5. Theoretically, I could have used someone instead of Camille. I could have used Diran, for example, but then with Diran you don't have bark skin. Her main advantage is bark skin. Bark skin and without spiders even is possible, but bark skin spiders actually you need only for playful darkness. There are also if you don't debuff her. If you debuff her, you don't even need spiders. So you can manage without spiders. What's wrong? I know what's wrong. I have a wrong thing. I have a wrong thing. No. Yes, that's... By the way, I didn't use fortune so much. I was fighting ease on unfair with damage to party 3, Discari, Terendelev, very tough mobs. I didn't use guarded hearth. No guarded hearth at all. And I didn't use fortune. And I didn't use protective luck. You can watch video today. It's hard. It's unfair damage to party 3 from the beginning till the end. All the mobs, everything. Terendelev and Discari, everyone. But that's what I'm saying, yes. Unfair damage to party 3 with my party. No guarded hearth. No guarded hearth. No fortune. No protective luck. And I wasn't really extremely careful. And the same in Mutasafen's laboratory. It's also quite tough fight there. There's a crystal that crystal, ancient mythic crystal, it's crazy. I also went there in Unfair tree, and that crystal killed Scylla actually, and I didn't use. No, it cannot be banished. Exactly, with save scums. How many times do you need save scum? And I'm playing Left Azlanti, you see. It's Left Azlanti, no save scum. And even if I wasn't playing Left Azlanti, I still don't want to save scum anymore. And that crystal, and I didn't use guarded hearth, and I didn't use fortune. I was just fighting it, that's it. There is video you can watch. I have two videos today. First video, it's Motasafen's lab. Crystal is there. And second video, it's is. But now I went back to hard. Dance of Masks. What I will be having now, those fights now in arena, they're quite tough. So if I will play unfair, it's a risk I will lose the game. So don't want to take risk. It's stupid. No, crystals go easy. Because Verlia, he is a good guy, but he doesn't. His builds are just ridiculous. His builds are ridiculous, and he's based on a lot of. First, he's based on a lot of reloads and cheats also, because he was cheating. Second play, he was cheating with a bug, with a midnight bolt, and first he was cheating. I mean, he was not cheating, but he played it on hard. Exactly. No, but still, he's nice guy, and I like his playthroughs. Here it is. This fight in arena here, I made on fire 3 without reloads. But I was close to reload. I was close to it. Yes, he hopes for enemy to roll 1 and for himself to roll 20. He has such a tactics. It's his tactics. He is enjoying, and I like him a lot. Even now, I will be playing. After I have finished this, I will be playing again Necromancer Lich, but I will be trying to play it without reloads. I mean, I will be not doing save scamming. I will have to reload anyway, because you cannot beat the game as Lich without reloads. No, no. My I will think I will be playing it. It will be or Crew Romancer again, a Dampier, just to keep lore, or maybe I will just go for normal wizard spell specialist. Wizard spell specialist. I might go for that. Yeah, I understand what you mean. But Chronomancer is also wizard. It's also a wizard. Actually, you're right. You're right. But it depends what you've seen. Before it was with a lot of saves comes. You see, there's a lot of saves coming. That's what we've seen. And I want to play it without it, and to see how many saves are needed, or or maybe or maybe I will take wizard enchanter. No, kineticist. It's maybe in this case, maybe something like, I don't know. Maybe what? Maybe what? Of course it's shit. For unfair it will not work. You will have a lot of you will have to do a lot of shit. A lot of reloads. It will be save scum. A lot of save scum. Huge number of save scum. Camellia cannot tank from the start. She will not be, she cannot tank on unfair, and I won't be playing anymore on hard. Makes no sense. After I have finished with, because you see, I'm running left Azlanti on hard, and I even passing on unfair from time to time. But if I have finished this, I will never be playing hard anymore. It makes no sense. And on unfair, kineticist will not work. And the Camellia, she cannot tank. She is one shot. Unfortunately. Camellia could tank on core difficulty. Then she could tank, I think. Maybe. I think she could. On core difficulty, she could tank. Scylla. On a horse? No. You cannot mount Scylla on a horse, because Scylla gets horse only on level 5. And till level 5, Scylla should somehow she should somehow exist. She should somehow survive. Horse, it's level 5. How to get to level 5? If you want to play without save scum on unfair, there is not really much choice. Inquisitor could be interesting. Actually, what Verlia tried to do, he played Inquisitor Eon, but he was cheating. I never play multi-class. You mean Last Azlanti on unfair? It's impossible. It's impossible. It's not doable. No one did it, and no one ever will do it. It's impossible. I was thinking about it. It's impossible. I would have gone with multi-class, but it's not possible. No chance. It's possible if you will be reloading, because you can reload on Last Azlanti if you'll be reloading all the time. But then it's not Last Azlanti anymore. It's Save Scum. It's not Last Azlanti. Formally it is Last Azlanti because your save file is not deleted. But it just saves scum. And even with reloading on Last Azlanti, I don't think it's possible, because sooner or later you will be defeated. Especially in the first 3 acts. But after 3 acts you have also other things. I played unfair, and I arrived till Act 3. No, unfair is fair. It could be that it's possible to beat game on Last Azlanti on unfair. Could be. But you must know game in such a way that you will spend like years and years. You must really know all the mobs, who is where, what to do when. Maybe if you spend 3, 4, 5 years, and you have to play all the time the same build. So maybe it's possible, but question is it worth to invest years of your life to do that? That's achievement. To beat the game on hard like I'm doing now, it's also achievement, because no one did it yet. And they did, but with multi-classing, with cheats, with toy boxes, with pets, and no one. It doesn't exist. What I'm doing now, no one did it. You can see there are hard Last Azlanti on hard, but look how they are. They are all with multi classes, with pets, with toy box, with pre-buffed fortune and protective luck, with mercenaries, and also even with reloads. You wouldn't believe it. And no one also did DLCs, just the main game. I'm doing also all the DLCs, and Midnight Isles are extremely dangerous actually. where you can die. You can die in Midnight Isles. But Last Azlanti, you don't need even main character for Last Azlanti Unfair. It's definitely that one. It's a monk. It's a drunken master, the strongest tank, and he would survive probably. But actually, what I'm doing when I'm playing Unfair without save scum, that's sort of Last Azlanti. I just have a freedom to reload when things go bad. In my previous gameplay, I made Last Azlanti on Unfair. I mean, I made on Unfair without reloads. It it was, I think it was 56 reloads. It was 56 reloads for all the game and 3 DLCs. 56 reloads. And second time, my second gameplay, I have now, I think, like 13 or 15 reloads. And I'm in Act 3. 13 reloads only. You know that before that I was playing also the same monk, the same builds. So I think 15 reloads. I can check exactly. And I'm in Sarkorian village. So, and the most reloads you do in the first 3 acts. Act 1, 2 and 3. Act 4, 5 already goes quite easy. We just must be careful, that's it. So if you survive 3 acts, so I believe it's possible to beat the game 25 reloads, including DLCs. Including DLCs. Good. Let's buff. Let's continue buffing. No, DOS 2 is good game. I think DOS 2 is better than Baldur's Gate 3. That's my personal, maybe strange opinion, but I think it's better. I prefer DOS 2 to Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 will never become the game of all times. Pathfinder is its game of all times. DOS 2 is also good. And Pillars of Eternity 1 is also good. But Pathfinder is game of all. It's GOAT. It's definitely. I don't remember if there are. Okay, don't need it. So those 2 balls is sufficient. Now this is +5. He has +5, okay. Ooh, that's good. turn-based, of course, makes it easier. Turn-based makes it easier. All the game bosses I'm doing in turn-based. At least on unfair. They all turn-based. And important fights I also do in turn-based. I played Pillars in Pass of the Damned in the hardest difficulty, and I played it solo like 5 or 6 times without respects, just with one build, solo. And then I played with full party, and full party is more difficult than solo. It's more difficult. But of course it was save scum. Okay, now what I wanted to do, I just a bit tired. I wanted to give them that demon kite, so I need 2 pearls of level 3, 1 level 3 pearl and another pearl level 3. But it would be interesting to try to play Pillars of Eternity without save scum, and I don't think it's possible. If you play Pass of the Damned, I don't think it's possible. Yes, it's a bit too linear, but it's good, it's good. Aegis of the Faithful. Still need 2, so 2 times 2 pearls of level 6. 1 pearl level 6. Another pearl level 6, so 2 Aegis of the Faithful. That's quite a hard buffs. And now 1 more sun marked. It will be level, pearl level 7 like that. And we're almost ready to go. Oh shit, what I did, I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm tired. I'm doing stupid things. Okay. And I think we can go. Our first. Yeah, story is very nice. Actually, regarding Kingmaker, to me, story is like it has more lore, like it has more spirit in it than Pathfinder. Okay, we start fighting. Okay, more spirit, yes. More spirit. So that's the first gen. Hazmuk the warrior. Shit, I didn't. Okay, it doesn't matter.
To battle, my friends! You've crossed the wrong mongrel. It's a mock fight! Run them through! Did you see that? Out of my way! You won't survive me.
That's first fight is the easiest, of course.
Endure this! Make every
That's
strike
arena
count.
is a crazy place. I can tell you.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
On unfair, it's a crazy place.
You won't survive me. Let's strike from the shadows. Your performance is lacking.
Okay, that's a first fight.
Lord Suzette, you won far too easily. Do not blame him for not being able to see the future. He could not have known. We will take you back to your work. You have my word. Excellent. Let's strike from the shadows.
One more fight. Now I need to probably, I don't know if I should diminish him or not. He'll have more attack. Yeah. And if you add DLCs here, DLCs it's also it adds to the story. So it adds a lot. DLCs are good. Or Scheiße. Scheiße. And price in descending order. Where perils here is number 1. I hope I can do it quickly. Yep. And now I can put his belt back. Where is his belt? Here. Okay, 108, 82 attacks, less damage but more attack. More attack. So where is the next mob? Give us the next mob. Ah, here they are. Those things. I think they are undead.
Is this a mock fight? Die! Did you see that?
Shit, what's wrong?
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Okay,
Is this a mock
Camellia
fight?
go back.
You have demonstrated your strength and won again. We think your strength is impressive. We want to hold a tournament for you. The tournament is divided
3
into
stages.
stages.
Each stage
Each stage
involves 5 fights.
elders.
The fifth battle of each stage is the most dangerous. Survivor will receive a reward. What if I die? Daddy will die.
Trophies the likes of which cannot be found. We, Lord Suzette Ekov Saber, we knew. Let's strike from the shadows.
So mhm. Now we have like 5 fights. I told you I have to be right because I have almost 8,000 hours with this game, so I'm not an expert, but I know some things about it. I'm not expert in all the archetypes and so on, but I know, let's say, know enough to have understanding of how it works. Take the silver weapons. That's important. Take the silver weapons. Yeah, because those are lycanthropes. Those are lycanthropes. Silver punching dagger. He cannot use it, unfortunately. Scylla can. And probably Camellia can. Zosil also can, I guess.
I will protect you with my life.
Okay. Fight starts. Oh, ho, ho. Let's go turn-based here because I'm lost a little bit. There's so many of them, those lycanthropes.
Endure this. Have you seen that?
I'm not using swarm. Oh shit. I'm not using guarded hearth, but it could be that I have to. Against those lycanthropes, by the way. Lycanthropes.
Make every strike count. Your performance is lacking. You are lacking. Is this a mock fight? I will bring down the divine wrath.
Critical hit from Zosil. Damage 8.
You are today's sacrifice.
Okay. Now let's take one more silver weapon.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Okay. Let's start the next fight. That's the second fight. Yeah. Okay. Constantly irked magic user. Let's go turn-based here. Hog of Desolation. Hog of Desolation is dead. And Scylla has been already wounded. Now one go for those magic users. Of course, when I played it on unfair, I was using guarded hearth here. Wind of the Fall. Azata. We are fighting Azata. Yeah.
Go for their heart!
We're fighting even Trickster, I think. Mutasafen, incredible. It's Mutasafen, yes. We are fighting Mutasafen. Yes, of course she does. You mean if... Yes, she has 24 hours legendary proportion, yes, of course. Because know how you give to Nenio enduring spell and greater enduring spell immediately. And you give it also to Camellia somewhat later. I first time tried it. Yes, I killed him, but I killed him today. But he's here. Because the guy who organizes this arena, he has a lot of power. He can resurrect things, put them back from planes. It's very powerful shit, actually.
I'll cut you wide open!
Knight Commandant Prankster. So it's we're fighting Trickster, and look, Camellia actually is dead. It was my okay. She's almost dead. It was my big mistake.
Into the fray!
And they all are debuffed. I underestimated it. You see, even on hard, that fight is extremely dangerous. Yes, I do, yes.
Am I at my limit?
Fucking Trickster.
The Inheritor! Guide my blade!
Sila cannot get him, Lan cannot get him.
Make every strike count.
And I forgot how to kill him.
You crossed the wrong.
He will always have one hit point remaining. I have to think about it. I don't remember how. No. I don't remember how I killed him. Actually, he's copying me, you see? Somehow. Because Knight commanded prankster, so he's mocking. Shit, I played it like 1 year ago when it was and I forgot. It's a pity that Camellia lost her last stand. What the shit? What's that? What was that? What was that? And he almost killed now my last Azlanti. I killed him on unfair. But I don't remember how. It's not a diehard, it's a trickster, that's a shit. Who could think that it can go like that? That's example how you can loot the game.
Am I at my limit?
I have first heal my yeah, that's a shit. I forgot that's I defeated him and I forgot how. It's incredible. She lost her spell. I should have been fighting him is no. No. It's not a die hard. It has nothing to do with die hard. He's a trickster. That's a problem. He can be killed in a normal way. He has this favorite charge, you see? If you look at him like that, here for example,
Demand your blood.
hit points, why is it 1? This is, you see? Piece of luck. That's it. That's what happens. I think that's it. That's all my that's all my last that's all my last Azlanti. I should have played in turn based. I just forgot about that shit, you see. I don't understand why Zosil he failed concentration. Zosil cannot even heal, you see. That's a problem. Zosil couldn't even heal. I should have fight him. I should have fought him in I should have fought him in turn based. Not in real time. Always fight in turn based. Where the heal scrolls? I had heal scrolls. Yeah, oh shit. And that fucking bug said fucking textures. Instead she just started moving. When I wanted to heal, this fucking bitch started moving. Because of that fucking interface, those fucking textures, fucking game, блядь. I don't understand what's happening. That they're all failing their concentration checks. I don't know what's happening. Invis to whom? You cannot heal anyone. I don't understand why he cannot heal my monk. And that's bug. That's bug, you see? He reflects heal. That's fucking bug. I don't know what you mean give invisibility. Give invisibility to whom? You see, it's a bug. That's a fucking bug because of this belt. Because of his belt, you cannot heal him. So with belt, after now I remember, after one of those fucking updates, that belt became bugged. So he reflects two spells. He reflects size reduction, and he reflects heals. All other spells he doesn't reflect. When you buff him, for example, he accepts all the spells. But when you reduce him size, he reflects it. And the same with heals. He reflects heals. That's their fucking bug. So I'm not gonna lose the game because of their fucking bugs. I wouldn't have done that. But Zosil couldn't heal him because he reflects those heals. And by the way, it's not always. Sometimes he doesn't reflect it. That's that fucking belt. I'm not gonna lose that game. If it happens again, Okay. No, it was not close. It was not close. I will do it again and probably I will lose it. Probably I will lose it. But that's, by the way, how you can play less Azlanti. You just reload the game. If things go wrong, you reload and you reload and reload, and then you say, I beat the game in last Azlanti. But in this particular case, I have excuse, because Zosil couldn't heal him 3 times. And if he was healed, I might have a chance to win the game. I would find a way to beat him. Anyway, I can read how to beat him. But you have to heal him. And he reflects and he shouldn't. So here I have, for this particular fight, I have excuse. That's also a good lesson to me. Don't be too self-confident. You cannot play Last Azlanti if you don't know the game very good. And I played this DLC only once. Only once when it appeared. I don't know, was it one year ago or 1 year and a half ago, something like that. So I didn't really memorize this, and I killed him. And it was unfair, but I don't remember how. And the main thing, if you play Last Azlanti, you must know all the games, and you must know all the game. You must know all the mobs, whom you kill how. And if you don't know how to kill the shit, or I forgot how to kill the shit. So let's say and I have only one excuse, because of bug with that belt, which reflects healing spells. Without this bug, I wouldn't have a right to reload, and actually I lost the game. So let's be honest. But I left. I didn't. That's again wrong. That's wrong. I didn't plan to leave. I didn't plan to leave that part. I click on something wrong. What I will do, I think I will read how to kill him, because it's idiotical. It's idiotical to go fight, to play Last Azlanti, to do something like that, and fight with a mob that you don't know how to kill. That's just stupid. So I will continue tomorrow, but I will read about how to kill him, and it has to be some trick, because it's easy to reduce him to 1, or you reduce him to 0, and then he comes back to 1. So first of all, he should have been fought in turn-based. That's already the first thing, because if you fight him in real time, you will never succeed. It has to be turn-based, and then it should be something which stops this trick. Yeah, so no, I say excuse that I had. It's that this shit is bugged. And by the way, it wasn't bugged. It became bugged after I think after these DLCs, with their DLCs they made a big update, and then it became bugged. So, for example, if you want to, where is he? Oh, like if you want to reduce his size, you cannot. You can put you can buff him, so you buff him with everything you want. The only thing he reflects its size reduction. So you have to take the belt off. You take the belt off, you reduce his size, and then you pull that belt on. But he also started understanding heals, like attack. So if you try to heal him, he reflects this healing spell because he understands that he is attacked. And it was not like that before. No, but you cannot dispel. You cannot dispel him because that's not a spell. It's not a spell. It's a feature. He has this feature when his health goes to 0, he comes back to 1, and he always has health 1. So I think trick is, I will read about it, of course. No. No, no, no. Why would I take the belt off? It would be also stupid. It's a very good belt. It's a very good belt. It's a very good belt. I can take it off, of course. On hard difficulty, you don't need it. You can manage without it, of course. But why should they take it off? It's a good belt, I mean. And then again, with healing spell, he doesn't reflect all the time. Sometimes he does, sometimes, but it's a disgusting bug. Actually, this bug makes this belt useless. I mean, it's useful as long as he doesn't loses his HP. I think also one of the spells of Lich has bugged in Mythic Pass. I forgot what, but I remember it was something is bugged when I played it. I forgot what. Maybe even Deadly Magic. But something is bugged. And that's that belt. It was not the case. It was not the case with that belt. It's after the last DLC and huge update they made. It started happening. Because it means you cannot if he was reflecting everything, you wouldn't be even able to buff him. So that's of course that's my excuse for that reload. But otherwise, yeah. I don't need to make this DLC actually. I can just go and do the rest. I don't know. I'm not sure because I reloaded. Formally speaking, I was defeated. Because formally speaking, I was defeated. If the belt wasn't bugged, I wouldn't have excuse to do that, you see? I wouldn't have excuse. It's just good. I found excuse, but normally without that belt, it would happen the same. Let's be honest. If I didn't have his belt and if I healed him, okay, what I would have done, I would heal him, and then I would read. That's what I would have done. I would spend time. So I would heal him, and then I would just spend time reading in Google how to kill the shit. I would be reading, and then I would return to that fight, and I would have killed him. Things like that. Mistake was don't go fight the mob if you don't know how to kill him. When you play Last Azlanti, if you don't know how to fight the mob, don't go there. And I know game quite well, but this is a new DLC. I played it only once, more than 1 year ago, and I just forgot. And when I saw the shit, I realized, okay, it's a trickster, and there is something wrong with him. There is something wrong with him. So my mistake was that I was like that. I was too relaxed with all this play, and yeah, I forgot that this is a tricky stuff in this arena. Another excuse also, this is a DLC, of course, which I'm not obliged to play, but that's already other story. That's quite lame excuse. Good. So I will read about the shit, and I will continue tomorrow, and tomorrow I will kill it. Cannot be different. Exactly, because turn-based, you see what happens when you hit him in turn-based. You see exactly what happens, and if you hit him in turn-based, you reduce him to 0, and he's on 0, because he will have this 1 health next round. So you reduce him to 0. Let's say Sila hits him, reduces him to 0, and then someone else can prevent him from getting with 1 up. Things like that. But in real time, you will not see it. You don't have a time to see when he passes from 0, when he gets with 0, because it's so fast. So that's one more mistake I've done. You have fights, you have hard fights, even if it seems to be easy, but I knew it would be hard. Go always turn-based. Never do it in real time. Real time, it's only if you know mobs very well. Okay, I will continue tomorrow, and for today, goodbye. And have a nice evening, and so on.